Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is August 9th, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, taking a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see that the futures are trading higher by 1.25 points to 21.75 3/4 per contract. So futures once again are higher ahead of the opening bell. You can see the market did slip here after productivity numbers were released, but again, nobody really cares about that. People just care about easy money. Is it in the system? And yes, it is. And the markets have gone higher. All right, let's take a look at where the money is going to be made today, and that's going to be in stocks in the news. And we're going to take a look at our first stock today, which is going to be Sina Corp. This is a Chinese ADR. And what you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $58.34. Basically right where it closed yesterday. Did trade up around 62 briefly. The company did report earnings. You could check it out for yourself, but this will be on our radar today. Right now the stock is holding firm at yesterday's close. Let's take a look at MCHP, which is Microchip. And what you're going to see is Microchip Tech trading at $59.63. This is a very good pop from yesterday's close. Stock closed at $56.63. When I look at this equity, I got to think that around the $60 level it becomes very, very overbought. So be careful here. Again, $60. It may go a little bit higher, may not. When I'm looking at this equity, it still is in a good uptrend and a strong chart. So I would not be a buyer up here, but I wouldn't short it just yet until it gave us a shorting signal. So again, if you own it, try your stop loss. If you don't own it, do nothing at this point in time. Let's take a look at GPS, which is Gap Stores. Looks like this company came out with same-store sales. Right now, the stock is trading at $24.64. Closed at $25.62, so it's down almost a buck from yesterday's close. The only level that interests me for this name today would be around the $21.25 area. If we got down there, I think that's where you could step into Gap on the long side. Other than that, there's not a lot to do yet. We will be looking at this equity, though, once the opening bell rings today. Let's take a look at EXC, which is Exelon. Stock reported earnings. Company right now is trading at $36.52. Closed at $36.11. I don't think there's a lot of upside here, but a move, up a little bit from here to 37, 37.5 is possible. So again, Exelon reporting earnings, but I don't think it's going to be a big move here. And again, a lot of resistance around the 37.50 to 37.75 level if it does get there. Let's take a look at LNG. I believe they reported earnings as well. This is Cheniere Energy. You're going to see the stock is trading at $43.05, closed at $42.96. No big deal there. Stock is still in a daily chart uptrend. Let's take a look at VRX. This is Valiant. Company came out with some news. You can check it out for yourself. I believe it is an earnings report, but either way, the stock right now is trading at $23.70, closed at $22.45. So that's a pretty good pop. I'm not sure it has a lot of upside from here, but nonetheless, it is up ahead of the opening bell. I am not looking to do anything with this equity this morning. It's a very difficult chart to read. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings and the smoke clears a little bit. But right now, that stock is trading higher. Let's take a look at COH. COH has been all over the map. This looks like some ugly hieroglyphics here. Up, down, and all around. Right now, the stock is trading at $40.25. Closed at $41.45. So it is down, ticking a little bit. The only levels that would interest me for COH today would probably be much, much lower. You will have a little minor support at $39.70. But again, I don't really love that level for a bounce play. If I'm gonna give you my best bounce play level, it would be probably around $34. So the stock would have to go down quite a bit for me to get involved. But this is another one that we'll look at once the opening bell rings. We'll see if it gives us any patterns, and we'll see what it tells us. Let's take a look at Norwegian Cruise Line. Ticker symbol is NCLH. And this company reported earnings and is getting hit pretty sharply. Closed at $42.96. Now trading at $39.50. That's a pretty decent haircut. I'm seeing support for this equity around $38. So keep that on the radar. Gets down to 38. I think that's where traders probably could step in. 38 looks pretty solid from what I can see right here. That's where I'll be looking to enter on the long side. If we take a look at a couple of other cruise line stocks, Carnival Cruise Line, Right now, trading down in sympathy. This closed at $46.48. Now trading at $45.28. So this is moving lower, and you're also going to have Royal Caribbean RCL as ticker symbol there. That's trading at 71.50 on light volume, but nonetheless, it is down from 73.98, which was the close yesterday. So again, we are definitely seeing cruise lines under pressure today. We'll see how that plays out. U.S. Steel down about $1 or so right now. Stock closed at $25.83, now trading at $24.82. Looks like they did a share offering, I think 17 million shares, so that's quite a large stake, and that is reflecting the sell-off. The only level that looks appealing or attractive to me for U.S. Steel today would be down around $18. I don't think we'll see it get down there that much today, but nonetheless, be very, very careful with U.S. Steel at this point in time. Let's take a look at Wayfair. Ticker symbol is W. What you're going to see here is stock is trading at $41.15, closed at $48.25. Now, this is what we call a light volume equity. And what I mean by that is rarely does a stock trade over 1 million shares a day. Usually on a normal day, 500,000-600,000 shares. So when a stock like this gets hit, it can really get hit. The only level that would interest me today would be around $36.30. So if it gets down there, I think there's a level there where you could play it. Again, be careful. This thing can overshoot levels just because of the light volume nature that it has. So you want to be a little bit on guard, a little bit cautious with that. All right, let's take a look here at the gold market. Gold is trading down $2.30 to $1,339 an ounce. Crude oil trading down 15 cents today to $42.87. So gold and oil are both down minimally. I don't know if we can make too much out of that so far, but we both will be on our radar once the opening bell rings today. And again, if you want to come over, trade alongside of us, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing there. I think we're about to start getting some volatility, so that's going to create more opportunity. So again, we'll see how this market plays out. We'll see what it gives us, and we'll take it one day, one trade at a time. All right, with that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.